December 27, 2014, from Yankee Stadium in New York, New York. It was the Pinstripe Bowl between the Boston College Eagles and the Penn State Nittany Lions. So then in the first quarter, the first score was Christian Hackenberg, a 72-yard pass to Chris Godwin, and that put the Nittany Lions up 7-0 over the Eagles. Then with about 4.5 minutes left in the first, John Hillman ran it 49 yards to tie this game up at 7 apiece, and that would be the score after the first quarter of play. The game was scoreless throughout the second quarter, and so at halftime, it was BC 7, Penn State 7. So now in the third quarter, with about 8 minutes left to play in the quarter, Tyler Murphy hit Shaquem Phillips for a 19-yard touchdown that gave the Eagles the lead with the score BC 14, other guys 7. So then with 2 minutes left in the third, Tyler Murphy ran it 40 yards for the touchdown to go up by 14 with the score BC 21, Penn State 7. Then on the final play of the third quarter, Christian Hackman hit Geno Lewis for a 7-yard touchdown pass to bring the score within 7 with the score BC 21, Penn State 14. Then in the fourth quarter, Hackman hit Deshaun Hellman for a 16-yard touchdown, and this game was tied up at 21 apiece. Then with about 2 minutes left to play, just over 2 minutes left to play, Mike Knoll hit a 20-yard field goal to put BC up by 3 with the score BC 24, Penn State 21. But then with less than 30 seconds on the clock, Sam Ficken hit a 45-yard field goal to tie it up at 24, and that would send it into overtime. So now in overtime, BC would end up scoring first when Tyler Murphy hit David Duddick for a 21-yard touchdown. But then when they lined up for the extra point, it was missed. So the missed extra point, and now the Nittany Lions would have a chance to win it with the touchdown with the extra point. And that's what they did, is Christian Hackenberg hit Kyle Carter for a 10-yard touchdown, and the Nittany Lions win this one by 1 with the final score, Nittany Lions 31, Eagles 30. So in this game, Christian Hackenberg was 34 for 50 with 371 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. Tyler Murphy for the Eagles was 11 for 19 with 97 yards passing and 2 passing touchdowns. He also had 105 yards on the ground off 11 carries and a touchdown on the ground, so 3 total touchdowns for Tyler Murphy in this game. John Hillman had 25 carries for 148 yards and a touchdown to be the game's leading rusher, and that was for the Eagles. For the Nittany Lions, Akeel Lynch was 17 carries for 75 yards on the ground to be their leading rusher. He also had 12 yards receiving off of 3 receptions. And the leading receiver in the game was Chris Godwin. He had 7 receptions for 140 yards and a touchdown for the Nittany Lions. Geno Lewis also had 7 receptions for 82 yards and a touchdown, and Deshaun Hamilton had 7 yards for 51 yards and a touchdown as well. And the leading receiver for the Eagles was Shaquem Phillips with 3 receptions for 40 yards and a touchdown. So it was a tight game, went to overtime, and it ended up being a difference of an extra point being missed, and that's how the Nittany Lions won the Pinstripe Bowl with the final score, Nittany Lions 31, Eagles 30.